today we will talk about the development of the chick. Okay, now let me tell you why we take chick by the study of development. The reason is actually it provides us the basis of the early development, which is common for all vertebrates. And the next thing is the fundamental process of chick development is same as in the case of other vertebrates. So two things: basis of early development and fundamental process. They are same for all vertebrates. That's why we take chick as our model organism to study the development. Okay, now let's see the key events which take place during the development. The first event which actually occurs is the gamete formation. As we know that there are two type of gametes, male gamete and female gametes. So in gamete formation, the egg and sperm formation it occurs. But in the case of the next key event is actually the fertilization, in which they both of the gametes they fuse, and as a result the zygote formation occurs. The next event is a cleavage, in which uh, cell the zygote passes through different kind of deviance, which are actually which actually that stage is actually called cleavage stage. But in case of gastrulation, the layer formation occurs. In case of and the last step is the organogenesis. Sorry, not second last step is actually the organogenesis, in which organs they are formed of the embryo, and the last step is the growth. Last event and the last step is actually the growth, further growth. So if we talk about the first event, as you know that it is so simple, but if we come to the next event, which is a main event, that is fertilization. Let's talk about fertilization in detail. But now fertilization and incubation, how it occurs in case of chick. As we know that chick's egg is always shelled. How it is shelled? Actually, when the chick egg, which is also called yolk, it has various coverings. From where these coverings come? These coverings come from the reproductive tract. Actually, the uterus of the chick, the uterus of the mother chick, it has some glands which release which release some secretions, which actually cover the egg. As a result, egg has hard coverings which are known as shells, or like as egg is shelled, so that's where that covering is called shell. So if we move towards how fertilization occurs, actually what happens, it is internal in case of chick. It occurs when ovum or egg approaches the oviduct. What is the next step? This ovum gets shells by glands present in the uterus. Now this ovum is actually get shells, which are actually the secretions of the glands which are present in the uterus. Finally, when it is late, when the egg is laid, development ceases. Now the further development will occur outside. Further development stages start only when the temperature ranges are 36 to 38 Celsius. We can provide this temperature condition artificially, or also we can put the mother hen on those eggs. As a result, the incubation time will start, the required temperature will be given to the eggs, and the eggs will hatch at a proper time, after an appropriate time, and we will get chicks. The temperature required for the development is 36 to 38 Celsius, as I have already told. Now let's come toward the other stage, which is the cleavage stage, which is the third stage of development. What happens in this stage? Actually, series of mitotic deviance they occur. Series of mitotic deviance they occur in case of cleavage. It is immediate. It occurs immediately after fertilization. In case of birds, cell division is confined to the small disc of protoplasm from where cleavage starts. It actually starts from a small disc which is lying on the surface of the yolk in protoplasm. As a result, we get two lines, first two cleavage lines which are vertical and the third line is horizontal. Okay, let me tell you, this type of cleavage is called discoidal cleavage because it is starting from the small disc of protoplasm which is lying on the surface of yolk at animal pole. So now I think we have ended our cleavage stage. We will move towards the next stage.